could have
hold on.
been.
Wait, did anyone hear that? Did anyone hear what was happening in chat? I
Did
did.
I don't
you,
think they did.
you
Chat,
hear us
chat.
talking?
What's the phrase? Get banned on Twitch. What's the phrase?
Simp.
No,
Damn.
that's an actual thing you can get banned for.
Oh no.
All right, please roll 20.
No, it's only against TOS if you actually use it
Actually
against
use it to
someone in a
someone,
demeaning
Oh.
form.
Bro,
But
And-
saying the
Man.
word isn't wrong.
what's wrong with roll 20?
It it took me a while to learn what simp actually meant. Before I thought it meant something relating to the Simpsons.
Nice.
Like what did I think? Essentially calling somebody like a homer head or something, like bald or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Could hear you a little bit over the music.
This one
So,
is loaded.
I'm guessing you didn't actually hear the conversation. The conversation that killed
He was
the
muted.
stream.
Oh, we
No,
could hear you a little bit
Ikai
over the
must said,
music.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could hear them. You could hear they them.
They them.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Alright.
I'm not
That's
gonna
what good pussy sound like.
No.
That's such
That
a good
reminds me-
vine.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, isn't that from the Vine?
Okay.
That's what good they them pussy sounds like.
All right, I have one roll 20 loaded. Okay. It's so crazy because it was working totally fine and then it just like decided to yell.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
Okay, and now I have a second roll 20 open. And this is going to work, right?
The Thrusy! Bruce is so right.
The sussy.
The Thrusy.
The sussy.
I need to pee. I'll be back.
I need to pee as well. But it's okay.
This is now a
We
pee stream.
yeah, we can pee while the recap happens. Okay. And then open up my notes and that didn't do anything. So we should be okay. Yeah, I know I'm on this starting soon. I'm going to like fucking fix it real quick here. All right, this is the right one. And this is the right one. Whoop. Okay. We're okay. Everything's fine. Nothing
Everything's
happened.
fine.
Nothing ever
Everything's fine.
happened.
Nothing happened. I did everything right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who wants to recap from last time?
I'll do it. Last time on Path of the Lost, we went back home and everything went bad. We
Yeah.
talked to the elders, and they said that they no longer require our services. They no longer want us investigating the ruins they hired us to investigate, and they want us to relinquish all the artifacts we found. And they seemingly knew all that because they had been spying on us this whole time through the sending stones, which we immediately trashed after finding out. We were about to get into a confrontation with them, but then suggested that they give us some time to think it over, maybe figure something out. And then we immediately bolted and got out of home. And now, uh, it's quite possible that we're just straight up enemies with the elders, and they're weird giga guards.
Benny also told Callie as he was running, he's like, "Hey, if you're ever looking to settle down, I got a friend somewhere. Hey, bye."
Okay. I'm
Because
back.
he's got a
Just-
pal out in the green.
And during the commotion, I spent some of our money to buy a sending scroll.
You went shopping while you were running away?
Yes.
No, while
that time,
the
Ross
guards
still
were
thought-
watching us, we were kind of seeing if there was anything we could use. So I just went to the market to see if I could get an upgrade or anything. And when the blacksmith told Rashok that the an upgrade would take like a week, I was like, I can't do that. But if you can tell me some means to send out a message, that'd be good. And he had a scroll of sending, which I bought.
I am back.
Welcome back.
I also gave welcome back. I gave like a key phrase to the crazy guy in
Yo,
town.
Hi, Nat.
you feeling better?
Are you okay?
Yo.
Wish I could play, man. This week was gonna be really big, and I was like, I don't want to cancel it, and I decided to like stay up. And body's telling me no. Don't
It's
worry though, I
okay.
trust in Kobu because I don't want to spoil anything, but really, really big lore stuff.
Mm.
Ooh.
Viewers in chat, keep an eye out because there's big lore stuff happening. Would have happened today, but I think it's gonna be just cliffhanger. Smile.
No.
Yeah, this session we're just gonna chill
I
in
think so
town.
too.
Like, hey guys, just kidding.
I will
just gonna-
watch along in chat.
Take care, Nat.
Rest up.
Yeah, feel better, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feel better.
Happy
We-
late birthday.
Yeah, happy
Happy late
birthday.
birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, feel better
Cool.
now.
Fuck.
We tuck you
Yeah, do it
in
now.
bed, make you comfy, make hot choco or anything you like.
Wish potion of healing was a thing. I took meds. But thank you.
Potion of healing is just meds.
But it's
Tylenol
not
meds.
instantaneous.
It's
need it
just
now.
herbal. It's just herbal meds.
I had NyQuil. It takes hours to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, have fun in session.
You take care of that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Mama.
Yes.
Smooch.
No homo. You need to say it.
All the
Kiss, kiss.
homo.
Fine, might be
The
slight
no-
homo.
Yeah,
Slightly.
slight
Homo.
homo.
I always kiss the homie goodnight.
10%.
A
10%.
little bit
Just-
homo.
Anything else to recap?
No, that was it.
Okay.
Let's see. I gave
Also,
that phrase
other-
to the crazy guy.
Other parties coming into Ilaeleeeia, look for fucking Errol's bed and breakfast. It's gonna be there. Anyway, that's it. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Nice. Okay, so as you flee the home tree into the forest, you can see that the giant orb of light at the core of the tree continues to flicker, and you are now free to resume your journey, wherever you want to go.
No, but where do we go? Oh yeah,
got
we
to-
were Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say we were supposed to be discussing about this.
I think we got two options. We either head as far away as we can to the next, like, furthest point, try to lose the heat, or maybe we just leave Aelee for a bit until the heat dies down and out.
Is it alright if I say that, like, Till was on Appa during, like, all that? Because
That would make
she
a lot of
didn't,
Yeah,
sense.
like, she didn't want to face the elders right now because of all the, like, she was like, oh, I really want to trust them because they're the elders, but, you know. So I'll let
That
my,
would be
I'll let
really
my friends
funny.
talk to them first.
That would
And
make a
then-
lot of sense for what happened, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I'll go and talk to them once everything's, like, cooled off, because I know they can be chaotic, but they know what they're doing. They'll be all right.
I
That
trust
would be
Rush to
really
deliver
funny
a
how
good
you
report.
how you'd
And
be
then we
like,
come.
it's fine. My friends went and talk to them. They know what we're doing. All your friends come running out of the tree like,
Yeah.
we gotta go now, now.
Start the car! Start the car! Start the car!
Start to go.
Drive, drive, drive.
Drive! Drive! Drive!
But yeah,
I mean, we could do that now, or just say that happens.
we can do that.
Yeah, we can RP that now.
I'm cleaning off Appa's harness and saddle, just to keep myself occupied. Just everything's so calm. Nothing's going wrong.
I think I'll
Malcolm
be
would probably get there
first.
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, you'll see like Malka suddenly appear right next to I almost said Sanji. Right next to Till. And then like
Who's Sanji?
and then like she'll grab you by your hand and just say, just get up already. We need to go.
Okay. Well, where are we going?
I'll get anywhere far from here. We
Um,
can think about that later.
She'll blush. Oh, are we eloping?
What? I mean, yeah, that's for later. But no, we're being chased.
Chased? Blush goes away. What do you mean? What's happened?
The elders do not like us. I think. So they have eyes on us, and we're just trying to shake it off.
I'm going to need more explanation. Where's everyone else?
I'm not sure, but they should be behind us. But just get up already, and we'll head up from here.
Right. Get up already to go. Keep an eye out for the others.
And then like I'll turn around to see if the others are right behind me or.
Benny would be next, right? I only know I was the last one.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Get the car going.
Where's Rush? Like
He's
you'd
on the
hear.
way.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
just like
he's on.
I'll get on Alpha hastily. It's kind of like
Benny will.
kind of clumsily gets on, while also just looking back and forth
I
to
help
see.
you on.
Benny looks
Ooh.
around. I don't think Errol's gonna make it.
Yeah, I
It's
think he'll be
fine.
fine, right?
It's probably better if he doesn't get involved with this.
True, but I think he'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that at this point you would hear a brief commotion of the clashing of swords, and then you'd see Russia just bolting.
Yeah, that's probably Rush.
Yeah, you see
Uh,
Rosh burst out of the foliage.
Oh
And
my
I
gosh.
look around
Okay.
to see you. Go now.
Yeah, we
Uh,
start flying because Rush can fly. So
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot.
as long
yeah,
as we know he's like on following us, then it's fine.
Get on board.
As you fly away from the home tree, the flickering light illuminates you, and yeah, you fly clear of the area. It is now
almost forgot.
nighttime, by the way.
Oh, we're flying at night.
Yeah,
Oh,
because you
no.
spent pretty much the whole day at the tree.
Under the cover of darkness.
Okay,
We three
session.
stooges got the hell out of there.
I almost forgot to write.
I think we handled it pretty well, TBH. We
Yeah,
didn't lose any
yeah.
artifacts.
We really did. But I just
I
like to think that we were kind of goobers as it happened.
Things could have gone better, right?
Okay.
Question mark?
I really need to know what happened. Why are we running away from my home?
Well, we tried talking to the elders. It didn't go as we intended. And,
So how exactly did it go?
well,
The elders wanted us to stop investigating. We refused.
and so we told them that we'd have time, yeah, to give us time to think about it. And then they sent some guards to keep watch on us,
Okay.
and I didn't really feel comfortable about that, so I just kind of leave.
Yeah, it
Let's
wasn't a
see.
good scene.
Having not known why the aggression with the guards started, Rashagog is uh not feeling the best right now.
None of you
Mm,
got hurt, did you?
uh, not that I know of.
Did it get
I
you,
look.
Rosh? I heard some noise.
Mm,
Hmm, no.
Of course not.
They
Okay.
looked quite dangerous though.
It looked dangerous. Glad we all got to make it out of there alive.
Did they say why they wanted us to stop investigating?
They
no.
seem to think our interactions with the ruins are what's causing the disruption in the light of the home tree.
I mean, that makes sense from what we've been discovering and the information that we have, though small it is. That kind of correlate.
I disagree. Changes in the ecosystem are happening even without our involvement. The
Right, but
strange creature we found is proof of that.
well, I don't think that's natural to the ecosystem. Also, the creature was kind of in one of the ruins, so technically the creature is an artifact.
I think Rosh
Besides,
meant
the
that shadow
magic.
monster.
The sh- oh, I
Yes,
see.
that one.
Again, I don't think that was quite natural.
Exactly. And that was outside of the artifacts. Changes are happening regardless of them.
I understand that, but the things we read on the walls in the ruins and the information we found in the diary, it all points towards the light of home. And specifically, actually, I think one of them mentions putting it out.
Yes, the elders don't want that. But the prophecy says, unless that happens, the storm of storms is coming. And that sounds unpleasant.
Did you explain that to the others?
They weren't really listening.
Indeed.
I mean, you have to understand how important that light is to us, to my people.
Well,
Besides, I doubt explaining would have done anything. They've been spying
um,
on us the whole time.
We
I don't,
kind of knew that they were employing us.
tell.
Yes.
Can I ask what's so important about home? Just to better understand.
Yes, of course. It is insert exposition here. Kobu, please.
um, well, so the home tree means a lot to like a lot of different things, I guess. Um, First of all, it's the only breeding ground for the Aelee. That's where they come to raise their young and everything. Um, the light orb specifically, um, it kind of is like a beacon. Home is pretty much the only truly like completely secure place in Ilaeleeia because I mean it's all wilderness, and it's the only settlement in Ilaeleeia um, that is like guarded. The elders basically are the only sort of authority at all in Ilaeleeia. So for many Aelee, it's basically, sort of like an unofficial capital of sorts. The light itself, the orb, the heart, tons of Aelee have different, feelings about it. Some, don't really care. Others think that it's like, this sacred thing, it's this sacred object. Everyone does know that it has a lot of power, and because of it, the home tree is something special. And so it really is, no matter like who you are or where you're from in Ilaeleeia, it's a big deal. And for most Aelee, it's a symbol of protection and of security, and it's always been there. And yeah.
Yeah, in summary, that's why we really need the light to stay, and I can understand the elders guarding it. So
I see.
I don't necessarily know if they're right. I mean, they're prophecy and all, but I can see why they're doing what they're doing.
What's
can
like the
see that.
public perception of home outside of Ilaeleeia?
Roll me a history check.
Ooh, can I
Right.
roll? Can anyone roll?
Give me a
Anyone can
moment.
roll, right?
Yeah, anyone can roll. Sorry, I was answering a DM.
Yeah.
Nice. The general perception of the home tree, yeah, basically the part that I said about it being sort of the unofficial capital of Ilaeleeia, that's probably the biggest thing. You do know that it's kind of like a mecca for Aelee. Every Aelee visits home, generally at least once during their lifetime, if they're able. Yeah, it's a really important, it's basically, the Aelee capital. It's a really important location for them. You don't know much about the heart. You don't know much about, the elders. You do know that they govern home, but, you do know that it's their capital, basically, is the best example that I could give for your races.
All right. So what do we do now? Do we go to another point just to see what's the reaction from the elders?
I think
Are
at
we
this point
definitely hostile?
we should finish what we started.
Which is exploring.
Going to the next points on the map. Finding what we find. If it leads to the destruction of the heart of home, then that's what happens. As much as I don't want that to happen. But I also don't want the world to end.
Well, we can explore more and find more answers.
Where
I
to then?
No, not
looks at
two.
map.
Not
Probably
two.
as
Two is
far
too
as-
far.
I think we should head as far away as we can to lose some heat. Maybe 4
So-
then 5.
Have we been there?
I mean 4
Have we
then
been to
5.
Yeah, you have not been to 4 and 5.
Okay.
Neither 1, 2, or 3.
Mm-hmm.
We can head to 4, 5, and then 3. Oh god, that's a big leap.
I think maybe
Very far
1,
away.
TBH.
I was thinking 1, because then...
I mean, we're
Yeah,
Oh
from
yeah,
one,
home,
two, three,
sorry.
right?
and
Wait,
then
wait.
4.
Let me move Appa because I
Yeah,
realized
I
that
was
Appa is not even
confused.
not actually at home because you guys are at home. Hold on, let me move Appa.
We
Keep-
are
keep-
at home.
We can go to 1, 4, 5, or like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god, like, we got on the actual track after a while. Shake my head.
Oh my god, we're starting from we're going in the correct order.
I mean, we could like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That make a good
I
like
think it
sort
makes
of
sense.
lose their tail sort of situation. Because
Mm.
that's
I
all
think
he's
it makes
thinking. It's
sense. Yeah.
lose the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can
They
just
know we're
go
going for the
4
shrine.
1. Which one's closer? 1 4.
1 would be
One.
closer. 4
One.
would be a little bit
Yeah.
farther.
Yeah. Then we can go 1 2 3 4 5.
Mm-hmm.
1 would be
Makes
simply
sense.
3 days. It would be very easy. 4 would be for 4 days.
That's
Let's
1
just
day
go to
difference.
one then.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
to 1.
Okay. All right. Let's check.
Also, whenever everyone's asleep, I would like to send a message.
Oh yeah, so I assume that you guys will just long rest, right? I mean, you don't really need to because nothing happened to you. So
Some spell slots were.
I'm
spent.
mentally exhausted and
Understandable.
emotionally strained.
Like the character or
Sure.
It's not roleplay.
Yeah.
I die.
Okay, 52.
In game, in game.
In game, in game.
Yeah, right. In game. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Okay.
BRB.
What is it? It's cloudy, but it's fine. Oh man.
The whole time we head to the destination, Benny's just kind of watching the tail, seeing if anyone's coming after us.
Also, I DM you the message.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, let me check that. Nice. Got it.
Ooh.
All right. Anything anybody wants to do during this day of travel?
No. Like the whole time, Benny's just watching the backs. Where we leaving from? You know, that direction to home.
Is there
Keep an eye out for pacers.
any role we can do to make sure we're not leaving any tracks?
That would be a survival roll.
Survival roll.
Can I also roll?
Yeah. Then Rosh would roll with advantage. Then, if Benny's helping out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, with an 18, luckily in Etunn, it's quite easy to hide your tracks because most travel is done on flying. You just have to be careful not to run into foliage, or when you make camp to clean up really well. So, with an 18, you're pretty sure that you've covered your tracks as best you could.
All right.
Yeah, Benny just keeps watching the skyline from the direction of home.
Okay, next day. I think a little bit rainy. Yep, or no, still cloudy. Anything else to do? Second day?
Probably just all focused on travel, huh?
Yeah. I
Rather
don't
than
think we
stopping
need anything actually.
Yeah.
Like last
Yeah.
time we hunted, we got like 30 rations.
Okay.
Plus, like with the whole situation, stopping to like gather and everything might be risky.
Yeah.
All right. Fortunately, travel is without a hitch, and you arrive at your next destination. Okay, this is cool. So this one seems a lot larger than the other ruins that you've been to. Here, let me give you the lay of the land. So, a couple things about this map. That statue there is not of an elf. It would be of an Aelee, but unfortunately there is no map in the history of maps that has a
Is it made of
giant
stone?
moth statue. It's made of like a white, what looks like stone.
I don't like it.
But yeah, it's a big statue of an. So okay, let me backtrack here. So you can see that there's this canyon in this large island that you come to. all around it is forest, kind of like growing over and into the canyon. Inside is a big lagoon that you can see. This really cracked and ancient stone bridge has been built over. There's also what appears to be the remains of some sort of like circular like tower building, or maybe a pavilion. There's pillars that have scattered, stone pillars that have fallen and scattered into the lagoon. And against the back wall of the canyon, you can see a large, dilapidated but still quite impressive stone structure chiseled seemingly out of just the whole back wall of the canyon. And you can see that water runs down from some of it. In fact, an entire level is basically just like water. Looks like one giant fountain. There's stone steps that lead up, and in the middle, an elaborately constructed stone structure that frames the white stone statue of an Aelee. The Aelee is holding a bowl in their right hand. But also, you can actually see, as you're hovering above it, you can see the figures of two people at the foot of the statue. It's pretty easy to tell that they look human. One is a woman in simple robes, and she has a scroll, and she's taking a look up at the statue, and you can see that she's scribbling down, but obviously you're too far away to even read anything that she's writing down on that scroll of parchment. Next to her is a tall and heavily armored humanoid. Could be a human, you can't tell with the helmet.
Can I tell if they're wearing any specific colors?
They are not. The armored human is just wearing. Actually, well, okay. So the armored human is wearing like full head to toe armor. It looks really advanced. It's actually like super impressive. Metalworking in Etunn is pretty like basic. So to have armor of that like complexity is a rarity. The woman on the other hand is just wearing nondescript traveling robes, brown, green, like really just like inconspicuous.
All right.
Where are we parking? Where do we
Mm,
come in from?
I'm assuming the
From
south, right?
Yeah,
At
the
the
south.
start of the map.
Okay, let me drop you there.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Where we drop it?
There's like a small
well,
clearing over here.
Wait, so what happened last week? We just saw a statue and there's two humanoids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oops, that's on the wrong layer. There's 1, 2, 3.
And I stepped away as well. This is at 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad to see we made it to 1.
Indeed.
One.
What?
Something.
Oh yeah,
Smash
on the
Brothers.
ride over, Tel would have sadly like realized and mentioned to Malka, "Oh no, that means our date will have to wait."
Oh, it's okay.
Oh no, that means I won't be going to college. Ah.
That means I cannot upgrade my armor.
Oh no. Oh,
He
yeah,
feels
we forgot.
visibly down.
We're
We
all
forgot
sad.
to mention
We're-
till we didn't get paid. If that wasn't obvious.
You know, next time you should at least get paid before you start arguing with the employer.
They did not give us that option.
Maybe
Did you ask?
maybe if we
We
get
did.
paid. Maybe if
We
we
did?
get paid and then steal back the artifact.
Yes, they actually told us they would pay us for the artifacts that we would give them. We
Oh, you
didn't
mean
give them
the
any.
job that they paid us for?
Yeah.
They pay us to
You
search.
guys are like,
Yeah, they paid us to
yeah.
explore. They didn't pay us to give them
No,
the artifacts.
no, they specifically stated anything we found we were to give to them when they
Oh.
hired us.
Haha, whoops.
I
Yeah,
remember
we
that
didn't give them the
specifically.
artifacts. We didn't
Okay.
get paid
No, that's
because
fair.
they
Yeah,
seem
no,
way too
that's
sus.
well.
Well, you see, guys, our actions justified because
You weren't there, Till. You have no
No,
right to
that's fine.
complain.
No,
our
complain away.
see, because they were the bad guys, we were
Yeah, they're clearly the
justified to
bad
do that.
guys.
All right. You
You can't trust government.
You touch down in this little clearing over here.
We see the people by the statue, right?
Yeah. They're both looking at the statue. The person in the armor has their arms crossed, whereas the woman is writing.
Looks like we got company.
Seems like so.
Oh, looks like we're going right for it then.
How old do these structures look?
Very old.
Wait, before you run in. Boys, come back.
I come back a little. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to say, these look like, other adventuring types. Maybe we try to make some allies. We've lost a couple people along the way, and now we don't have any allies outside of ourselves.
We
I
have
think
Rocky.
I forgot about
Oh
Rocky.
yeah, we
Where's
have Rocky.
Rocky?
Yeah, let me bring him up.
Where-
I'm bringing him up again.
He's
Oh,
around.
okay,
yeah.
I thought we left him at home.
No.
That would be
That
funny.
would be bad.
That would be bad, but that would be funny.
Should we just
Yeah,
go right up
but
to these guys then?
I think just don't act hostile. Just be nice, and if we think we can trust them, maybe we ask if they want to come adventuring with us and find the other ones of these. I'm not
I
saying
don't
these
recall
guys
acting hostile towards anyone, unless they did so before.
Well,
um
we can just have a conversation with them.
let me put it this way. Your natural demeanor is very blunt and quite harsh, and not exactly friendly. So maybe let Benny talk. Benny's really, really friendly. And then when it comes to the nerdy stuff, I'll try and see if the one who's writing is also a fellow archaeologist. Maybe we can, like I said, get some allies.
Maybe
When
we
you
kinda...
mention to Rashagok that he doesn't look friendly, he looks visibly surprised, like he flinches backwards.
Like
no,
that
you're
that
plenty-
meme where like the guy's leaning back and he's got his hand and he's just like,
You're plenty friendly, but here, follow my lead. I'll show you how it's done. And he'll start walking along.
Should I stop them?
I don't think we can. Let's just...
I'm gonna put Fuzzbow on in my arm. I'm like holding them like I would with a cat. Just carry them with me.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. I hold them and I hold your hand. Okay.
Yay!
Aw,
Also, I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
smart.
Is there anything? Do I feel anything at all? while we're
Definitely.
moving?
You can feel
Alright.
well. You're kind of far away, but you can definitely sense a lot of magic coming from the statue. You can also sense a bit of magic coming from the lady, but you're not really sure from where on her person.
Hmm. Can I roll Arcana to try to determine what it is?
Sure.
Are they them ussy?
The day them
Super powerful.
Oh my god.
with an 18, you sense divination magic all over.
Hmm. I like this place, except for the stone.
Yeah, that's kind of how humans built their stuff, and sometimes still do. Well,
It is indeed. I despise it.
This
yeah,
was
understandable.
Aelee. This was probably Aelee made, not human.
I
Most
despise it regardless.
Benny,
races built out of rock.
Benny will kind
And
of
I despise it equally.
he'll like kind of tap Rosh on like the shoulder, like, here, follow my lead. Watch this, and he'll start walking over. What's up, my
All
fellow
right.
humans? What's up? And he like smiles huge at them.
It's a good point. We haven't met the other humans yet.
You'll see the back of the lady kind of
Yeah.
like she'll start a little bit. The armored one next to her will turn around very fast, kind of clamp a hand on her shoulder and clank down.
Benny's just standing there waving. Howdy, hello, how it goes?
Greetings.
From inside the helmet, you'll hear, "State your business."
We're here. What's your business?
State your business.
What's the haps with you, bud?
Benny. Well, we're here to
yeah.
investigate the place.
Why?
We have
Fine.
business in ruin sites like this one. Investigations.
We've been exploring ruins for the past has it been a
Month or
month?
so.
For the past month or so to find answers for home.
You'll see the lady fold up her scroll, walk over behind the armored human, and she'll kind of touch him on the arm. Lee, it's okay. Just, I think they're all right. And you'll see armored human step back, but their hand's still on their sword. Sorry about him.
No worries.
He's good. We're all good here.
Yeah, everything's good. Who are you?
Benny
Our names?
Kane.
Yeah, your names.
Yeah, I'm Malka.
Rochagog.
I'm Till, and this is Fosbo.
I pat Fuzbo.
That's our little guy.
She'll put a hand to her chest. I'm Isoon. It's good to see other travelers. We haven't yet. It's all just been wildlife. So you're here for the ruins
there's
too?
a lot of that out here.
Indeed.
Right.
Are you also an archaeologist?
I'm a researcher, yes.
Wonderful. Maybe we can share notes.
I'm not sure I could do that, but I could help you out if you need anything. I've been trying to figure this one out for quite some time, actually. And she'll take a look back at the statue. I just don't know how to work it. There's something magical about it.
Well, maybe more than likely we could help you out. We've been to a couple of these places now that have connections, so... Do you mind if we go up and fiddle about a bit?
Oh, no problem. I have to ask though. Would you be willing to share those locations?
The previous ones we've been to?
Yes.
For what purpose?
Well, you see, Lee and I we're on an expedition to Ilaeleeia. Actually, we're not from here. We're from way far up in the west, and we've been looking for places like this. But unfortunately, we don't have complete information. because, well, I mean, humans don't really come down to Aelee all that often. So
The
we're kind of
West,
lost,
you
you could
say?
say. Yeah, the
You
West, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost out here.
do you have a map?
A partial one, it's not complete.
Why are you on an expedition? Or what are these places of interest to you for?
She'll look back at Lee, and Lee will shake his head. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but we can't really tell you. It's human stuff.
Hmm.
Oh, I
I'm
get that.
human.
Human stuff happens
Right.
sometimes, and he'll wink.
I'm human, I guess.
Yeah, they're human. You could tell them. I mean, we're all human here, right?
Yeah, where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from the West myself. Well, not originally, but I have spent some time there.
Oh, great.
Wait,
See, the thing
what?
is, you may all be human, but this place. I gesture to the statue, which is clearly of an Aelee woman. That's Aelee, so it's not really human business so much as you're poking into Aelee business.
You see Lee take a step forward, but I assume we'll motion him back. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We don't mean to disturb anything. Trust me, I don't want to. I don't want to disrespect Ilaeleeia. I know that we're just visitors, but we just need to find out more. I mean, Lee, I'm just going to tell them. Look, I can't tell you everything, but what I can tell you is that we're on official business from one of the human clans. They're compiling a library of different structures and ruins around Ilaeleeia, and well, around Etunn, for instance. I mean, we're just a couple of many who were sent out all over Etunn to compile this info. We're just
Clan
peaceful.
might that be, if you don't mind?
I can't tell you that.
Well, how about this? Since you're looking for places of interest in general, not anywhere really specific, just interesting and fascinating places like this. And that's kind of what we're doing as well, except we know where we're going. How about you stick with us? The more you see, the more you tell us. That's kind of an equal exchange of information then.
That doesn't sound so bad, but do you work for anybody? I mean, because we definitely do, and I don't want.
Not at the moment, no.
Yeah, not at the moment.
No. We're kind of freelancing at the moment.
Well, technically I am, but I will
I mean,
not disclose that.
We don't
Oh,
know
I
that,
don't know
yeah.
that, yeah.
Well,
Mm.
Lee isn't going to be so happy about it, but I'm sure I could convince him.
I mean, if not, like I think Till said, we could show you where the ones we've been to are.
That would also
You're
be
just
really
looking-
helpful.
You're just looking for information, right? On the locations and documenting them. You're not looking to take anything from the sites, right?
No. We just need information. That's
Uh,
all we need.
Might you be willing to show us your map?
Sure. Basically, you can see on her map, she has like the first 4 or 5 locations that you have plotted, but the rest is not plotted. In fact, the entire eastern side of Ilaeleeia is just sketched. It's not complete.
That's surprising.
Wait, so
And
all the
you've been to
places,
all these locations
all the places that we
that we
haven't been to, they've got
Yeah.
marked, and then all the places that we have been to, they haven't got marked.
Yeah. It's an amazing coincidence because you literally went to you went
Dang it.
from bottom to top.
What are the odds? I mean, has that always been like that?
And you've been to all of these locations?
No, not all of them. You know, I mean, because no wings. That's why
Oh,
our map's not complete. It's taken a while for humans to even get this far.
did you travel by foot, by any chance?
By foot, Mantife, whatever way we could.
Do you have a Mantife right now?
Absolutely not.
Hmm.
We do. We're quite powerful allies if you hadn't noticed.
See, Lee, they got a
Benny
Mantife.
flexes.
Well,
I'm sure it's fine. That would be a great help. It's a nightmare getting around here.
hmm.
Honestly, right now we're just looking for people to travel with. I'm sure you've noticed how dangerous it is.
Yes, it's a dangerous place. But look, I'd be willing to travel with you. And I think, well, Lee doesn't really have a choice. He likes to pretend he does, but he doesn't. He has to go where I go. So, deal for now? We'll travel
Deal.
together? All right.
Join us for a few locations and then we'll give you all the rest that we've already been to.
He doesn't know we've been to the other ones.
I said that we'd been to locations similar to this. I'm not. I
Okay,
might not tell her all of them. Depends how trustworthy she
well,
turns out to be.
just tell like three. No, tell like two.
Yeah, like it again. I'm not gonna tell her right now. That's what I'm saying. If she sticks with us for the fuck the couple, and then if we really can trust her by the end of that, which will be like 2-3 weeks of traveling, then I'll be happy to tell her a few of them or most of them or all of them even. Depends. But for now, yeah.
So I specifically remember the lemur people said they were hired by some humans with armor.
Yeah, they did.
So I'm thinking they already know about Rocky. Should we call Rocky?
We
We
can.
could.
I mean,
I mean, they're gonna
I mean,
see
they.
Rocky anyway.
they'll
Yeah,
see
they're gonna
Rocky
see him.
regardless.
We can do that later.
I don't know if that necessarily means these two will know um who Rocky is, because Rocky was the lemurs. Like he belonged to the lemurs, not these guys.
Yeah, but they
Yeah, they
found
could.
it
Well,
at a ruin that they were sent to by possibly these people.
I mean, I feel it could be just their bosses.
Mm. And also, the lemurs might not have reported back that they found Rocky because they were like
Yeah.
mid investigation, mid
They
looking
could even just
around.
said, "This is ours."
Yeah, and just be like, we found it, it's ours. It wasn't it one of the dig sites, it's just ours.
We call dibs.
Yeah.
It's ours, dibs.
They were like, dodgy because we fought for Rocky, and then they were like, no, we don't want you to have Rocky. So either way, they'll see Rocky. It's fine. We just don't have to mention where we got him.
All right.
You'll see Lee step aside as Isoon kind of motions up the steps. Well, I think you'd be interested to know that there's quite a lot of magic in this structure. I'm not quite sure what kind, but
Divination.
oh,
I can sense it.
right. Well, yeah, I don't really know why. As far as I can tell, there's no mechanisms, not even like a gem or something. But I know that it seems to be sort of centralized at the statue. I'm sort of afraid to mess with it in case, I don't know, it blows up in my face or something. But you all seem a little bit more well versed in these kind of things, so I'll let you take the lead.
Now that we're closer to the woman, can I tell if the magic coming from her is from an object?
It seems to be coming from a bag at her waist.
Hmm,
She must have artifacts.
she must.
Oh, fly past. Go have a look.
Benny walks through. All right. And then he's just
Ouch.
gonna chill next to Lee here.
No, Malka's just gonna. Oh, Benny, can you hold Husbo?
Yeah,
give
yeah,
him-
for sure.
And then I just kind of follow.
Hashtag just human things.
Buzzbo looks
Hashtag
up at
just human
Lee
thing.
and just like lets out a.
Oh, it's so cute.
He's a baby.
It's a baby.
Benny tries to make small talk with Lee.
Roshagok thinks to himself, abomination.
Little baby abomination, yeah.
Baby.
That's some pretty cool armor you got there, man. I haven't seen anything like it. Or lady, or they, them, I don't know.
I would hope that you haven't seen anything like it.
Oh?
That means that you've stayed out of trouble.
I don't know about that. You know how it goes, there's always trouble somewhere.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Can I tell anything about his armor?
Here, let me actually do like a little zoom in thing.
He's zooming.
So you can see that the armor is plate armor, but not sort of like Etunn plate where it's all loosely held together, sort of cobbled together. This armor is like probably the highest level of smithing you could ever find in Etunn. It seems to interlock almost seamlessly, covers basically Lee completely head to toe to where you can't even see an inch of skin or anything. And it's bright like steel. Most armor in Etunn is actually bronze, but this is clear silver sparkling steel. A rarity.
Yeah, it's fancy.
As you walk up to the statue as well, you can see that the water around it has a sparkle to it, almost like there's been glitter dusted all across the surface of the water.
I touch the water.
It like sort of falls off your hand gracefully. It's cool, clear, and crisp.
Is there anything magical about it?
Not that you can tell. No. The aura of divination magic seems to be coming pretty much like most strongly from the statue.
Hmm. Then I'll get closer to the statue.
You can make me an investigation check.
Right.
I was also there. Can I do investigation?
Sure. The statue is of an Aelee, indeterminate gender, holding a bowl that is empty. With a
Empty
9
bowl,
investigation, you'll see the same. Also, the Aelee's feet are submerged a little bit in a little pool of water that falls off into a basin here. And what else? What else? What else? You can actually tell that the Aelee's female.
Are these like actually lilies that are in there? Are they like real?
Yeah, they've
They've
fallen in
actually-
there.
Okay.
I fly up to the bowl. Is there anything peculiar about the bowl?
No, it is empty. And it's
Is
quite
it
big
also
also.
made out of stone?
Yes.
Or color or anything?
Yeah, it's made out of the same white stone that the statue's made of. The statue's made of a different stone than the rest of the structure because it's a white color. The rest of the structure is just normal, sort of grayish, chiseled rock.
All right.
I'd like to cast Speak with Plants, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll speak to the lily pads.
The lily pads floating around. You'll start to hear voices in your head that seem to correspond to them. Nice day. Sunny. Pretty.
Hello, little ones.
Hi.
Hi, I'm a friend. Do you guys know if there's anything special to the statue?
Pretty. Not sure. Water feels nice though.
It's nice. Is there any holes or, shapes inside the water underneath? Can you see underneath yourselves?
Just stone.
Did you see if the woman and the, person of indeterminate gender, were they fishing around in here before? Did they take or touch anything?
Shiny human dip hand in water. Bad idea. So she made him stop.
Why is that a bad
He
idea?
crushed one of us.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened.
It's okay.
Do you know if there's anywhere I can look on the statue to find anything magical or interesting?
No idea. Water all around.
Okay. How long have you been here?
Only a little bit. How about you? Only a little bit. How about you? I don't know. Long time.
Okay, little ones. It was nice talking to you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. I pat them. Give a couple a little pat.
Is the bowl
Plant
part of
life
the
is so
statue, or
cute.
can it be taken?
No, the bowl's part of it.
Okay.
I fly around as well. Round the back.
The statue seems to have no visible seams. Again, one piece of stone sculpting.
Mm-hmm.
Then what about the platform?
The platform, well, there's parts of it that are made out of bricks and stuff. You can actually see, now that you look down, the basin's kind of leaking a little onto the platform. But other than that, nothing too out of the ordinary that you can detect.
Hey Roz, do you have the stone on you?
I do.
Maybe try putting it in the water. It probably won't do anything, but doesn't hurt to try. Just be careful of the lily pads. They're sweet.
Very well.
Does the water look drinkable?
Yeah.
In this? Oh yeah. Benny's going for that.
I take the orb from the first shrine, and I dip it in the water.
Benny cups a handful of the water falling out into the
Benny!
little basin and drinks it.
Rashagog and
What?
Benny, roll me initiative because I want to see what happens first.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah, dear.
Benny, you take a drink of the water. It tastes cool and crisp, like spring water. You see Fosbo kind of reach out with his two front paws towards the water, like he wants some.
Benny would throw him, like, not throw him, but like kind of, you want to go in and move him a little close to get some as well.
Ooh.
Fuzzbo bends down
What?
to drink the water and laps it up like a dog. Rosh, as you insert the orb into the water, all of a sudden, you'll see that the orb glows again, just like it did before. The water all around the statue glows, spilling over into the water that Fuzzbo is drinking.
Uh-oh.
And then you'll see like a big sort of like you know what? The best way to describe it, it's kind of niche, but I guess not super niche. You know in Attack of the Clones when he fucking drops those bombs out of the back of his ship like Jango Fett?
Uh-huh.
It looks like that. But it seems to just go straight through you. A big giant flash of light erupting in a disc from Fuzzbo that spreads all over. You'll see Lee jump to his feet up the steps. I soon gets super startled. But the light just seems to kind of wash over all of you.
Wait, there's a sudden light that comes out from
Yeah,
the
like
wall,
a
or-
big a sort of like big wave that comes out of Fuzzbo.
Hey, you're glowing or you're exploding. What happened, guy?
Benny, please don't drink or let Fuzzbo drink from the mysterious magical pool.
But it looked good. I couldn't help it. And the guy wanted some.
We have water skins filled
Yeah,
with
but-
clean and sterilized water.
From
I
behind the
mean,
statue, you'll begin to
it looked
see a
good to drink.
mist start to form. And this mist starts to come from around the statue until kind of like starts to swirl all around you. Like it's like foggy, but just only in the canyon. Lee draws a sword. Hey, what's going on?
Unknown.
I don't know.
We're not quite sure.
We don't know. Fuzzbo and Benny drank from the pool. We put a magical stone in the pool.
Hold on,
There was
hold on,
some
hold on.
light.
She'll take out from her pouch a little crystal and hold it up, and it'll glow red. Yeah, just oh my god, you've released some more magic. I don't know what it is though.
Well, it's misting now. It's coming from like the back here.
Yeah, spreading all around.
Maybe we go in and find out. Hop over and start heading into the mist.
Careful, you
Or
don't
towards
know
the
what
mist.
that could be. Benny,
I mean,
it could be dangerous. It could be poison.
I doubt it's poison.
if it's poison, no, you're right.
Oh,
He'll take off his cap and hold it to his mouth like, here, I'll breathe through this.
I don't think we should be too far away since there's a fog, and we don't know what could be lurking.
I mean, I could go in and check it real quick.
I am immune to poison. I can go.
Yes, Ross, you
I'm
go.
also
I
immune to
go.
poison.
No, you can stay here,
Benny
Benny.
follows.
Can I lasso him?
You can try.
Meanwhile,
What do I?
you go
what
ahead.
roll? What roll to lasso?
Oh,
assume.
is it? It's just like it's just a tool. Oh, it's dexterity. Right. I remember. It's been a while since we lassoed.
Did Malka, did Malka pick up the lasso Benny threw? Because he whiffed
I mean,
every
like,
single
look-
roll.
Cause we all have ropes, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Benny specifically made a lasso to like grab Aelee, but the last time, because he kept whiffing every roll, so like I was saying the last time he just threw it essentially because he rolled like a 1 or something, and he just left it there.
I could
It would-
probably pick that up.
It would be
knows?
exposed exposed. It would be what the fuck did I just say? It would be
Exposed.
Opposed?
oppose. There you go. Opposed dexterity.
Opposed thing. Okay.
Benny's not really trying to like get away, so
Oh,
even
okay.
if the lasso like just graces against him, he'd be like, "Oh, okay."
I'll just roll it. Oh.
Oh shit!
What the
It
fuck?
splashed in
So
the water
what's
next
this
to Ben.
about the fog?
He sees you throw the lasso into the water next to him, and he gets what's going on. It clicks. Oh, okay. He'll pick it up. No, I get it. These things are tough. Like I couldn't land a hit either. And he gives it back to you.
Hey, did you guys hear something?
Here.
I think Rosh went in there. What was that, Rosh?
I was just asking the DM. So what's this about the fog behind the statue?
It seems to have not come from anywhere. Like, it just seems to sort of start appearing. It came from behind the statue, but you can't find like an outlet or anything, like a hole or something where it's coming through from. And you remember when you got here, the sky was clear as a day. It shouldn't be foggy at all. I soon will sort of like pat your ear. I swear I heard something. But then you'll see Lee on the platform. You'll see him suddenly, like, it's like his knees will give out and he'll just faint and
Wait,
clatter to
actually?
the ground. Yeah.
Can Benny try to catch him so he doesn't, like, I don't know, hit his head?
Give me a dexterity check. Or dexterity saving throw, sorry. Okay, you catch him. He's real heavy, though.
Oh,
Can I make a survival check to see if, like, since Ison said she heard something, Malka wants to be on alert and make a lookout for any noises or any movement.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Where is my perception? Oh, it's only a 1. Nice.
With a 19, nothing seems to be coming around you from the fog. But as you look at Fuzzbo, the creature's eyes seem to have just kind of gone a little bit wide and a little bit blank.
I come back from the fog.
Fuzzbo?
Is
Benny
he all
slaps
right?
Lee's, like, he's kind of slapping Lee's helmet. Hey, you good?
You'll hear a little bit of a snore come from underneath the helmet.
Oh,
Lee is
he's
asleep.
sleeping. Hey.
What's
wake up.
going on?
Quite sure.
Can I lay on
guy.
hands for 5 points to cure if it's a poison?
As you lay on hands, it doesn't seem that Lee is at all physically harmed. He's just asleep.
So it's not disease or poison. Okay.
No. Till, on the ground, Fuzzball will suddenly sort of sit down on the ground, and you'll see the head turn towards you, and the mouth will move, but instead of the normal, you'll hear a voice.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Okay.
Buzzball?
Do we all
I
hear
knew
that?
it was an abomination.
You can hear it as all of you can hear it as well.
Who are you? What are you?
We'll get to that in a moment, but who are you?
Travelers.
Benny Kane.
The creature will kind of like swivel around looking at all of you. Aisun is looking at all of you like with a puzzled expression. Who are you talking to?
Rashagok shrugs.
Fuzzbo's talking.
What? What is that?
We can hear our little companion creature talking to us.
What do you mean? He's just buzzing.
Not
Oh, that
to
means-
us.
Yeah, we hear it then. Sorry, at one moment. So, Fuzzbo, where were we?
Do not worry about her. She cannot hear our conversation.
I will translate our conversation.
Hold on, bud. This might be for us. Or not. I don't know.
How are you
I
able to
think-
talk?
I was always able to, but in a different way than you.
Oh,
You see, I am not your friend down here on the stone.
Are you? I point up at the statue.
You could say that. I'm all around you.
Are you the?
Oh, are you this
I
mist?
point at the water.
I'm in the water. I'm in the trees. The birds, the air. I'm sort of everywhere if you really think about it.
are you part of nature or something?
I'm not part of nature, I am nature. But what about you? You came to the statue and you drank from the pool?
Yeah, it tastes good.
I mean, that was Benny.
You carry a curiosity around you.
Huh?
What's
You mean the little guy?
Your
More
aura.
stupidity.
I can sense that you want to know things. I admire
Oh, that's
that.
more her, and points at Till.
are you talking about us or?
Yes, you. All of you. You may not realize it. But you do have the want, the need.
Oh no, I realize.
Indeed, I like knowing things.
But why? Why do you like knowing things?
Understanding.
Discover.
Otherwise, it's ignorance.
A good answer. A correct answer. Maybe a mundane answer. But there's more to it, right? You don't feel finished, maybe?
No, no. I feel like there's more that we can explore.
You're all unfinished.
Oh wait,
What does that mean?
that doesn't matter. Why we want to know things is irrelevant. It's just natural curiosity. It's not our will to want to know things. Everyone wants to know things. How are you talking through Fuzzbo?
The creature drank from the water. And I would rather speak through it than speak through the human.
Smiles. Fair.
That's fair.
And what about our... Well, we'll call them companions. We just met, but it's friendly. What about them? Why can't Aesun hear you, and why is Lee unconscious?
I don't wish to speak to them. They're dangerous, but not in the way that you might think. They're dangerous because, unlike you, they don't have a certain discretion with certain information. I wanted to speak to you because I've noticed that you've been poking around a little in places where usually people don't poke around.
Is that a bad thing?
No, it's a great thing.
Why?
Because I've looked in your heads, and you like to speak of things such as prophecies and artifacts. You're piecing together a puzzle, and I can't wait to see what you find out.
Will that help whatever's happening in home?
It may not, but honestly, who cares? The point is that you know, right? What you do with the information doesn't matter. Because, well, and you'll see the creature's smile, which is like really, it's a little creepy actually. Because nothing matters.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I spoke of knowing before. Why acquire knowledge when you know that at the end of your life everything's going to be lost?
Not necessarily.
Why waste a life without knowing?
I love this. Argue with me, yes.
Knowledge can be preserved, even after one's death,
Through who? Your kin, your offspring?
through everyone else who survives you.
It can be passed down, passed on.
And they will pass as well. Even these
Indeed.
structures, which, honestly, Aelee, I commend you on your people's ability to build these things. Even these structures, they're not gonna last.
What are you
Even if
implying?
nothing lasts, I mean, we're here now. I'm not dead now.
But you will be.
And?
And
What's the
that's
point?
not
fine.
now.
There's nothing wrong with death. It's natural. It's part of you.
I like your thinking. But if you really think about it fundamentally, there's no way that you can't not want to choose life. But I like it. This one passes. What about the others? What do you think?
Of life, of death, the meaning of it.
You're going to die.
It is what it is.
This one passes.
I'm not gonna let the fact that I'm going to die stop me from keep going.
This one passes.
I'd like to live on, even if I will die eventually.
This one passes. Let's switch it up. The fog around you all of a sudden turns completely black, like your nighttime.
Holy shit.
What the hell was that?
I
So,
want to take a shit.
we've talked about death. Let's talk about life. Change. Constantly changing. Dissonance. Constantly throwing things at you. How do you keep up with it? How do
It
you
is
deal
what
with
it is.
That sounds like
Sometimes you have to
inflexibility.
adapt. Sometimes you have to work
On the
through it.
contrary,
Sometimes you have to carry the weight with you.
you just react to whatever happens.
Yeah,
It is not inflexibility, it is flowing.
like a river
Keeping things
almost.
the same is stagnation, enemy of progress. Change is good.
Yes, yes. Change is very good. And it can also be very bad. Change can
Indeed.
destroy things.
But again, it is what it is.
Those two humans right there. Fuzzball will point a paw out at Ison and Lee. They're agents of change. They can't be trusted.
Change in what way?
Well, they think they're doing good things, but they're not always doing good things. In fact, you could argue that maybe they're doing something bad all the time. Because who wants to disturb nature?
Agents for whom?
What makes them different from us? Since we're also exploring the ruins and finding things out.
Well, do you want to preserve?
Yes.
Why so?
Hold on, I'm trying to. What's
I
preserve
will just
again?
ask again. Agents of whom?
Preserve means like to protect something to keep it how it was.
Okay.
Answering
Well,
Rosh's
we've seen
question. I don't want to spoil things. I'll let you figure it out on your own.
Bang will look a little sad and say, well, we've seen what destruction can happen. Be good to keep it all going, preserve.
If I might interject with the group, I think you're all being quite hypocritical right now.
Hmm.
The very reason we're continuing with looking for these structures and artifacts is because we're chasing a change.
Suppose
True.
that's true.
If we wanted to keep things exactly the same, we would have just let the elders end it where it was. They wanted to preserve what they had, but you all ran away because you think change is better.
Isn't that what I said?
No.
You
I
think
said
you
change
know
is good.
better.
I said stagnation is bad.
Yes, to start with, but then afterwards you were all like,
And preserve nature.
Yeah, they were
yeah.
preserving things. I'm saying it is what it is. Whatever comes, comes.
Okay.
I think you're all kind of contradicting yourselves a little bit because you just want to
I'm
say
not.
what this
My character stance has been the same.
Buzzbo wants to hear.
The,
All
cre-
about
uh,
contradictions.
the creature will circle around the middle of you. I like where this is going, but we've talked ourselves into a circle. You like change, and you wish to see things grow, but also you want to respect the things that come before. There's always a balance that you're looking for, but you can't quite ever reach it. It's difficult. Sooner or later, you're going to have to choose one or the other. That's the difficult thing.
Isn't that life?
I think you've summarized our situation quite well.
We'll keep that one open-ended. Alright. One last thought. The mist around you will turn sort of like a sparkling silver. One last thought. Why? Why even try? Why are you sitting here talking to me? You're talking to a little blue creature on the ground that used to make buzzing sounds before, now speaking to you. Why are you even entertaining this? What's the point of all of
Because it is
this?
strange. It didn't do those sounds before. It didn't communicate before. Now it does. It is worth talking.
Yeah, clearly something's up here.
So you are
Fascination.
algorithmic. The world presents things to you, you respond. End of story.
Indeed.
You could say
Not
that
just
that's your
things
whole
that are
life.
presented.
Go on.
We chase things, we create things, we create scenarios to react to. This, you talking right now, is from the actions of Benny and Rosh, I believe, also putting in the stone, had part to do with this. That's fascinating. Every single one of these structures we've had to interact with to get a response, and it's amazing. The knowledge here is incredible. For me, that's why I do it. The knowledge.
It's a beautiful thought. Unfortunately, what I'm about to tell you might make it a little foolish. Because the thing is that we've sat here talking about all of this. And you're all wonderful, wonderful beings. Even those two, they're wonderful in their own way. It's a pity, honestly. that it's all got to end. It's about to end quite
Why's-
soon, really.
What's going to end?
Everything. Storm of Storms. Yeah, I know about it.
What is that?
It's me. I mean, it's not me.
Oh.
It's not the creature. It's not this little thing.
It's
Yeah, the voice
nature.
talking through the creature.
Nature.
Just the way of things. You got it. Yeah. Things happen. Change happens. We evolve. We talk. We make memories with each other. You sit here. And then you go and sit somewhere else and you talk. And you do things. And then you go and sit somewhere else and you talk. And you do things. And then, after a little bit, it'll all just go away. Now, sounds bad, doesn't it? Sounds terrible. What are you going to do after you see all the ruins? Plenty of other things to see, right? Afraid you won't have much time. See, if you continue, the Storm of Storms will come, and if you don't continue, the Storm of Storms will come. So now what do? Well, let me offer you something. I know a way out. It's not pretty, but it works. And I can let you know more.
And that is.
Forget all of it. Forget the elders. Forget your little independent agenda with these ruins. And I'll show you what you can really do with all of these artifacts and all of this power.
Would that help stop the Storm of Storms?
No, but it'd stop it for you.
You're telling us to
How
preserve
so?
ourselves.
Right. That's really the only agency that you have, right? So, let's say that what I'm saying is true, that I'm not lying to you. After a while, Ilaeleeia goes through a cataclysm, something like that. Everything burns, or doesn't burn. But it's just us. We stick together. We keep going. You get to keep going. And we found a solution to the paradox, because sometimes the best way to play the game is to just not play at all. The elders love to root around in things that they shouldn't. They love to pretend that they've got so much knowledge, so much wisdom, but really, they're no better off than you are. They've just been here for longer. And it's the same thing with you. You've been moving blind, but there's a whole other world underneath all of this that you just haven't been aware of.
Prove it.
I think my existence has already proven it.
Oh wait,
This proves
why does
nothing.
it? Why does it even
You are
matter
just
if
a
it?
voice.
What does it even matter if it proves anything? That implies that we're going to give up on the rest of Ilaeleeia.
Curiosity.
Is there a way to stop the Storm of Storms?
No. Not at all.
Says you.
You know, the Aelee don't really know much because they don't like to explore. But let me tell you, the Storm of Storms isn't just one aspect. It's a couple. 3, to be exact. There's something going on in Etunn. The Storm of Storms is just a little part of it. It's what you call the Storm of Storms, but we have other names for it. We have other names for
What
ourselves.
are these 3 aspects?
Doesn't matter. I mean, I could tell you, but it honestly doesn't really have any relevance to what's going on here.
It does matter. You're saying that our only options are to accept that the Storm of Storms will happen, as Ros says it, just take it on the chin and go with it, which I'm not going to do, or just save ourselves, and I'm not going to do that either. So tell us as much as you can, or go away.
You know, I've tried to be nice. Because telling you all of this might. Well, it might ruin your day a little, but, alright. Sure. Let's play. Have you ever wondered why Etunn seems to be so peaceful all the time? Why everything seems to be just right? Things have
Not
always been the
really.
way they've been, and that's just how it is. Well, you might not perceive it as right, but Etunn is still here, and everything's been the same. For Etunn, that's great, right? Well, there's a system
I
in
guess I
place
never
to
really
make
thought
that
about
happen.
it.
There's a system in place to make sure that Ilaeleeia keeps on being beautiful, and that all of you can have a beautiful, unspoiled continent to ride around in. You could call me part of that system. So, let's talk about the system, shall we? Now, you're not gonna like this, but to Etunn, you all are, well, sort of a problem. Because it's great that Etunn's here. It's wonderful, really. With all of you crawling around and flying around, messing with things, things can start to get out of hand. You can start to tamper with things you shouldn't. For example, the elders. It's not their right to live that long for Aelee. And I think you'd be pretty mad if you knew how they did it. But I'm not going to tell you that. You'll just have to find that out for yourself. Back to the cycle. There was a time before the cycle when Etunn was out of control. Total chaos. A free-for-all. Exploitation, oppression, war, famine. Entire islands erupting, being razed to the ground. So, all of that changed when I came into the picture. And the cycle was started. So, the Aelee call it the Storm of Storms. Other creatures have other names for it. What it really is a rebirth. After a while, I'll come and I'll make things right again. The land will go back to the way it was. The islands will be renewed, and you'll have a beautiful Etunn again. It doesn't sound so bad, right? Yeah, it's not so bad for Etunn. But it's terrible for you because, well, you're gone. Just like that. I mean, you're not really gone, but, well, everything and everyone you ever knew are gone. You'll come back. But you'll never know any of it happened. Luckily for you, most of the time, you don't get to see this happen. Why? Mortality. Now, you lot are a little bit more unlucky. Because it's coming. We can't tell you how soon, but it's coming. The elders, they don't like it. That's why they want to keep the heart alive. But it's coming. Trust me. I mean, I can't really prove it to you until you see it happen, though. So who knows? I could just be a hallucination, right? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Why would you do that? You said that all of us here are wonderful creatures. Why would you be part of a cycle that wipes us out over and over?
Because it's not up to me. Also, I haven't told you my role in this. In fact, maybe I should have told you that from the beginning. Would have made you trust me a lot more, right? I'm your savior. I preserve you. I love all of you. You're so beautiful. So, I want to keep it that way.
Oh.
And when the cycle happens, let's just say I scoop you all up. And after the cycles end, I put you back in slightly new configurations, maybe, but you're still there.
What are you?
I'm a memory.
Oh.
A memory?
Doesn't sound so bad, right? You
Are you
didn't like me
kidding?
before.
Oh.
It doesn't sound so
said-
bad. You may have the memories, but we don't. We lose everything. We lose our memories, our knowledge, all of our emotions we felt. It means nothing if you wipe it away.
So everything that you just said before is null and void. Because you told me that you're not afraid of death, you're not afraid of change, you're not afraid of people forgetting. Because
I never said I was
you're
afraid of
going to be
people forgetting.
preserved, right? But if nothing gets preserved, that's your fear come back to haunt you.
Hmm. It's the fear of being forgotten.
You do not represent change, do you? You just keep things the same. Are your words not also null and void?
You know, we've had a lot of circles happen in this conversation. And now we've come to the one that I enjoy the most, which is, what am I? Am I null and void? Who knows? I'm sure we'll see each other again. Maybe you'll figure it out by then.
What are the other two parts of the cycle?
You'll meet them.
You said you weren't in charge. Who's in charge? Or who makes a choice?
I couldn't tell you. Also,
Couldn't or won't?
I won't. Also, I owe it to all of you to just let you know that I could just be lying. None of this could be real. This whole cycle situation might just be a hypothetical. Just a brain exercise. Because, well, I guess the only thing that matters right now is the statue, right? And all of you. Oh. Am I back? Oh, my Discord died. No, that sucks. Sorry, what the fuck? Uh-oh. Crazy RP and then my fucking Discord dies.
They are trying to stop the cycle.
Oh my god, okay. I'm back.
They only care about preserving Herm's light. It's not necessarily about all of Ilaeleeia.
Sorry about that.
So-
Hold on, let me just pee
good.
real quick and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, but that's part of the cycle, right? Like,
I
the point
wanna
of the
pee too.
cycle is just to wipe
Um,
everything off existence.
Yes, but also no. It's like they're doing inaction. that's how they want to deal with the problem. Like they know clearly about like the end coming.
Right, so they're
In
just
whatever
about
form.
surviving the cycle, not about stopping it.
Yes, exactly. Whereas Till right now, and I'm sure the others are very motivated to like stop it. To keep working to find a way to just put an end to this because it sounds awful.
Hey guys, I'm thinking we fight Lee. And just make them tell us who they are.
Lee, no. I think we can get that different ways. We don't have to fight. Like you said, like it said, I don't think these are bad people.
I think it's an option. I mean, I think we
Dude,
should
we've known
definitely
them for
find out
5
who they are.
minutes. We will, but that's why I invited them to travel with us so we can build some trust. We
We're
don't
getting rid
need.
of we taking out people?
No,
All right, I'm back.
we don't need to fight them right away. I want to get to know them and build trust because that is the only way forward.
We don't have
We can't-
time to build trust.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
The
we
storm's
have
coming.
time.
The
I
storm's
am-
coming.
I
think
am
my-
the storm that is. Yeah.
Did my stream die?
No.
I don't know.
My stream didn't
No,
die?
I don't
Nope.
think so. Mine's still going. I can still see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, good. Because my OBS is going nuts right now. Like,
Oh, I can see that.
my preview isn't updating.
Crusader's still here. Hey, we're streaming alive.
I mean, isn't it just the fear of being forgotten?
I don't know, guys. We could just skip the world, go to the next one.
All right. I'm just gonna let
I
people know
briefly considered it.
I don't see chat, so if stream goes down, just yell and like somebody will tell me.
Not as.
We will yell it.
Oh my god, my roll 20 now. Guys, my computer is like on its last legs. I don't know what's been happening these past weeks. This is
dear.
crazy. Okay, 1 second. Just let me make sure that this is good before I start fiddling around with anything.
What is this lore drop? Ooh.
Also, DM, can I insight check whatever this voice is?
Sure.
Nothing.
All
I
right.
forgot where we left off because, like, for the last hour, I've been like, "Oh no, I really gotta pee."
My roll 20 isn't loading.
He was just monologuing, but
In the end, it got.
You are stagnation.
In the end, it came to like him saying,
He's just a
I-
huge hypocrite.
I'm inevitable. I'm not going to tell you all the information. I've told you enough to make you upsetty. We're all going
Yeah.
in circles.
Give me a 2nd.
You'll find out in time.
So stream, I'm
Yeah.
gonna drop stream real quick and then put it back up just to fix things.
Oh my god.
Basically,
No.
the spooky voice is a big hypocrite. Like he wants to. He praises us for changing things, but he wants to keep things the same through the cycle.
All right, I'm muted. I'll be right back. I'm gonna drop stream now and then we'll come back.